what I am gonna do in this video is to prove to you square root of 2 is a irrational number. We will prove square root of 2 is a irrational number, is irrational, by using the method of contradiction. Contradiction is a setup assuming the opposite. Our goal is to prove square root of 2 is an irrational number by assuming the opposite. That means we will assume that square root of 2 is a rational number. So let us assume. So let us assume square root of 2 be a rational number. Rational number. Then we must be able to represent square root of 2 as the ratio of two integers. Yes or not? Square root of 2 can be represented as the ratio of two integers because we have assumed square root of 2 to be a rational number. So let us represent this as the ratio of, say, a and b. And also we have to assume that a and b are co-prime to each other, which means that a and b shares no common factor. Let's say they share some common factor. Then after dividing both numerator and denominator by their common factor, they become co-prime to each other. Okay, so let me write this inside because this is one of the important part of our proof, assuming that a and b are co-prime. A and b are co-prime. Okay, so now let us manipulate this algebraically. Let us square both sides of this equation. What do we get? After squaring both sides of this equation, this becomes 2 because square root of 2 whole square is 2. Square and square root cancels out and this side will become a squared over b squared. Yes or no? A over b whole square is same as a squared over b squared. Now let us multiply both sides by b squared. So it will become 2b squared equals to a squared. So now what do we see here? A squared can be written as 2 times some integers. Yes or not? Here a squared is written as 2 times some integers, which means that 2 divides a squared. So let me show you. Okay, so let me clear this idea with the help of simple example. Let's say we can write 6 equals to 2 times 3. Yes or not? So this means that 2 divides 6. Yes or not? 2 divides 6. If we can write 6 equals to 2 times 3, that means that 2 divides 6. So with the same argument here, 2 will also divide a square. So let us write here. 2 divides a squared. So from our previous theorem we can say 2 will also divide a, which means that is 2 is a factor of a. So let us write a as some multiple of 2 times some integer, say k. Yes or not? 2 is a factor of a. 2 will divide a, which means that 2 will divide a for some integer. So I have assumed that 2 divides a for some integer k. Okay, so now let us substitute a equals to 2k in this equation. So what do we get? Okay, so here 2b squared. Okay, let us name this as equation 1. So we can write equation 1 will imply 2b squared is equals to, we will write 2k in terms of a. So 2k squared, which will become 2b squared is equals to 2 squared is 4k squared. Now dividing both sides by 2, what do we get? We get b squared is equals to 2k squared. So same situation here, b squared can also be written as multiple of 2. Here same case, b squared can also be represented as some multiple of 2. So with the same logic we used here, we can say 2 divides b squared. So we can also say 2 will also divide b, that is 2 is a factor. 2 is a factor of b. Let's say b is equals to 2 times some integer, say n. From the same logic we used here, a equals to 2 times some integer, we can also write b is equals to 2 times some integer, say m, because 2 divides b. So 2 will divide b for some integer m. Okay, so now you can see here both a and b share a least common factor of 2, but we have assumed a and b to be a co-prime, which means that a and b has no common factor in common. But after manipulating it algebraically, we found that both a and b share a least common factor of 2. So this leads to our contradiction that a and b are not co-prime, and this contradiction has arisen because we have assumed square root of 2 to be a rational number. Our assumption was wrong, so we can say square root of 2 is a rational number. So let me write this thing in sentence here. So let me clear some space to write our conclusion. So here we can say both a and b has a least common factor of 2. That means which means a and b are, or we can say which contradicts our assumption that a and b are co-prime. So this contradiction implies square root of 2 is not rational. Why this contradiction has arisen? Because we have wrongly assumed that square root of 2 is a rational. So this means that we can say hence square root of 2 is irrational. So this was the proof of square root of 2 is irrational. In same manner, you can prove any irrational number by the same setup. We have to assume the opposite. So in order to prove any number to be an irrational, first we will assume the opposite one. That means we will assume that it is an rational number. Then if it is a rational number, then we must be able to represent that number as a ratio of two integers. And this very portion is one of the most important part of our proof. We will assume that a and b are co-prime, which means a and b shares no common factor. Let's say a and b had shared some common factor, then after dividing both numerator and denominator by its common factor, it becomes co-prime to each other. After that, you have to manipulate this equation algebraically, then you will land to a contradiction, and that contradiction will implies that that number is an irrational number.